In the last video, we looked at naming conventions. In this one, we're going to put what we learned there into practice. This is the first of two videos where I will be creating a project template, and this one deals with the naming conventions part of creating the template. The next video will deal with workflow automation. I will start by going into the resource console on the top panel and then click on Project Templates at the bottom. I'm going to start by clicking Create New, and here I have a choice. I can create my project template either locally or remotely on a MemoQ server. I'm going to choose to do it remotely, and I'm going to call the template Workflow Tutorial. I can put a description here, but I'm just going to leave that blank and click OK. This then creates the template here on my MemoQ server. I'm going to highlight it and click Edit. You should remember from the last video that there were several things that I underlined as very important. One of these is predefined lists. This will prevent us getting the names for a particular client, domain, or another element wrong and getting confused about them. I'm going to create a predefined list for client and for domain. I can do this by selecting the predefined list, and here we're going to add a set of values. In the case study for this tutorial, we are the translation department of an enterprise and the clients are other departments. I enter the names of the other departments, which are marketing, technical documentation, head office, and we'll have one for another office. I then click OK. For domain, I will add software, user assistance, marketing, administration, and ad hoc. I then click OK. I want the project name to be created automatically. I will use placeholders to do this. I add a placeholder for client and then domain and subject. I add today's date in the format of day, month, year. It is never the case that we have more than one project for a client on a particular day, so I am not worried about that, and I'm not adding hours. I'm now going to set up placeholders for translation memories. Here I want to have a working translation memory and a master translation memory. I will start the name of the working translation memory with working. I will then add placeholders for client, domain, source, and target languages. I'm going to have a very similar name for the master translation memory. I copy the name from working TM to master TM and type master at the beginning. I also want to add reference translation memories for this client and this domain, so I check these boxes. MemoQ will now search and load these TMs as references when you create a project based on this project template. I'm going to do something similar with term bases. However, term bases are multilingual as opposed to translation memories, which are bilingual. I do not have to add source and target languages, so I just add the placeholders for client and domain. I also click on domains to add reference term base with the same domain. I am not sure whether I will be using the corpus memory, LiveDocs, but I think it is a good idea to add them. I use the same naming convention I used with term bases, client and domain, and also add domain as a reference material. I have now completed what I want to show you about using naming conventions. In the next video, I will show you how to set up workflow automation. Thank you, and I look forward to joining you for the next video.